Welcome back to the channel. So I want to finish having an Arial on this Jeep. Now that's the original bit there which I cut down to put a flag that I got from last or 2 years ago, Scottish Open. Anyway, you see I've just crimped it on with that. So 2 of these copper sections were missing when I got my Jeep. It was supposed to have had a full Arial. I think they'd fallen out the back of it when it was transported up because we were sitting like this on it. So anyway, I have, this is switch tips that we use in greenkeeping, which is very flexible. So what I've done is, let's get this in there, cut a bit of that copper pipe, put it on as a joiner, then I'm going to put another length on the end. I'm going to have to measure the length that I need. Then inside that bit of copper fits this rod, which will then be araldited on. I might cut that down a bit to about there, say. So that'll go in another like 3-inch section. And then I'm going to put, this is fiberglass. What I'm going to do is put 12mm shrink wrap for wiring. I bought 5 meters for £6 on eBay. That's what this Arial is going to cost me, £6. It's just for show, of course. So anyway, that'll go in there, and then this will then go, so it'll curve right up round. I'll have to do it to a height no more than 77 inches. So it'll be just above, an inch above the roof when the canvas is on. And it'll curve right, with that fiberglass it's really bendy, it'll curve right down. And I'm going to put that on there, and this will be kept tension with the fiberglass. Right. I'll need to work out how to get that to fit into that. I have to file a wee bit on there. This is aftermarket, so I'm not worried about cutting into things like that. So that'll clip in there with that into the fiberglass, and it'll curve right up there and down. That'd be so cool. This is what I love doing with a Jeep like this. You don't have to keep this authentic. You know, this one's been created at the end of World War II or after World War II. It's got the 1945-46 engine onwards. It's got a 1965 chassis, but it does have World War II axles. And a lot of other parts are Willys MB. It's actually got a Ford front axle, Willys rear, because it's got a stamp on it. But this is what I love about a Jeep like this, a Hotchkiss. You can have it World War II and Cold War. You can have it French Foreign Legion, you can have it Rogue, Desert, SAS Heroes. You can build it whatever you want. It's your Jeep, you do what you want with it. So, let's get this. I don't know if that's going to be too big. There's a bigger carabiner clip. So that one will go into the lamp bracket better. Anyway, we can worry about that later. So, got this. Do we keep that all metal? It means we've got quite a long straight bit on the end. I think we will actually, because it'll make it stronger. What we're going to do, we'll put that in Araldite Rapid. So that goes to there. We then need, hold on, let's get myself Chappy rather. We need at least probably that amount of fiberglass inside to make it strong. So we'll put that there. This is what owning a Jeep's all about. Working on it to sell, fixing things, creating stuff. The copper's actually really hard to hit, so flexing a bit. Actually need a new blade as well, so seen better days. It's only pulling on right. There we weird. You can also cut this with a Dremel. Is there a special saw blade for cutting copper? I don't know. Plumber will tell you that. Anyway, that's that done. So you can see there how that will all go on. Crimp that in the vise, and then we'll, what I did with the join, see here, is did 3 each side, and then along there you can see I centre punched it all. So I've crimped the copper onto the fiberglass, so it's actually, got to watch this stuff for scalps going in. The older stuff was green and really nasty. This has got a hard case cover, but that's why obviously I don't want it yellow either. We'll do it with shrink wrap. So that's made. Just need to mix up some Arial Rapid. Brilliant stuff, Arial Rapid. It's so strong. I actually repaired motorbike crankcases with it once. A Honda XR, it threw the chain, cracked it. That bike did, how many miles? 40,000 miles with Arial on the crankcases with all that heating pressure. So there you go. It's cool. Back shortly. While we're at it, I bought some of these US Pro tool holders. You can see that they won't hold a big spanner very secure. So I've got more. I'm going to double them up. I'm going to get all my tools organised. It's a bit of a cluster now. Anyway, I've also got spanner holders here. I'm not sure how good they'll be, but we'll see. 2 of these tool holders will go on, and you can get a lot more room by putting your spanners this way. There you go. Wrong way round, Bruce. It's the right way round. Got to do them right. Anyway, this is me doing 2 jobs at once. This is what I always do in my garage. I come out to do 1 job and end up doing 2 totally different jobs at the same time. But yeah, back when all this is done. That's better, organised now. These are alright. And same with the bikes. All done. So the job in hand. Arial Rapid's brilliant stuff. I already said. Keep it in the house so it's warmer, softer. So the plan is to seal that inside. So I'll probably do it by putting that on there. I should push it up. As it goes in. If I've got any spare, I'll go into here, like so. There you go. Now, it's terrible stuff to get on your hands, but Right, that'll need more. Oh, Christ. I just knocked off the camera. Right, a bit more on that for it sets. Right, so if we put that out first. And then put the rest on the top. So a wee bit extra on there, too much. It's alright, let that drip off. Right, that's that set like that. A bit too much on that. Time we go and have a cup of tea, that should be set. And it'll probably sit on my hands, so I'll go get some hot soapy water. Back shortly. So I'm going to cut this down quite a bit. Too long. Needs to be about that height. Now, it needs to not touch that because that will rattle. There you go. A Jeep Ariel. Just get the black powder plastic coating on it, the heat shrink. Maybe let's sort this out. Get a better idea for this.
Simple solution for that was, of course, some paracord. Just tie it on, then it'll be silent.
So, sorry. Welcome back. Next day, and look what's come already. 24 hours from eBay. Can't beat Fleabay sometimes. We should be buying from local hardware shops, but they don't stock stuff that we're needing, that's the thing. So we've got our Arial made up, 2 bits of greenkeeping switch cane. We've got that anodited in and flattened off and centre punch, so that's not coming off. So that's at the other end to the Jeep. So we need to mark this with a marker pen. How much it sits in. So you're probably noticing quite a bit of wartime stuff up here. I'll do a walkthrough film on it if you want sometime and what all's all there. So I'm just going to mark this. That'll be how far the heat shrink goes. Okay, so all we need to do is start down here. So as I say, £6 was the cost of the heat shrink. Everything else has been free. So there we are there. Got a couple, no extra. Okay, so it's just a case of, I've got a petrol engined helicopter down there. It's not mine. I'm giving it, but I'm passing it on to someone who said they'll get that flying. Brilliant. Anyway, back to what we're doing. So what happens, you come into a garage, you do something, and you do 100 other things. Heat shrink on. It's very hard to get this stuff going. Once it's going, it's okay. So not only will this give it the right sort of look, stop you getting splinters or anything off the fiberglass. Nearly there. So there you go. A bit more yet. That'll do. It's hard to fit all this in the picture, but there you go. So it's a case out of heating this. So back to the tools, and you'll see everything's all on now. Not everything. Most of the sort of go-to stuff going around the garage. The reason I've got my tools like this, you got them in a box and it gets broken into, they just walk out with all your tools. So I've got my tools scattered all over the place. I'll slow folk down. And now it's just a case of raising this stuff. There we go. I wonder how many folk melt through electric cables using heat guns. It's very easy to do. So rather than you sit and watch me spend 10 minutes with the heat gun, I'll come back when we're all, nearly all done, alright? Back shortly. Chuffs with that. So I've had an idea for the end. Yeah, it's quite simple. I'm just going to take some paracord that can get tied on, and there's no noise of it rattling. If I want to let it put up in the air, I can, and or I can yeah, I can just let it hang up, take it off, sorry. Just like that. Tie another knot in that. And that goes onto the blackout guard. Easy as that. So, I think the finish looks really good. See that? I'll just run the heat gun up and down it again a bit, and I'll come back to you, okay? Right, we'll take it outside. A bit easier to put on outside. Here's how easy a Jeep is to push around. Bits of leaks. She does cry a little bit. Just a little bit. I don't want to walk that into the house though. You cry, baby. Crying because she wants to go out. Play. I think. Right, let's put this on. That looks really good. Maybe a little in there. Back to these carabiners. XR600.
Passing that carabiner on with a bit of paracord, and there you go. Out in the next evening for a quick run down to MD, and no rattles or anything. It's all fine. Brilliant. £6 to make. bit of fun, and makes the Jeep look better. So thanks for watching again. If you're new in here, it's free to subscribe, then you won't miss anything. And I'll catch the rest of you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.